get back into it, we are going to now present this, present the Malagatama to Ini and get her to reveal what she's trying to keep from us. Okay. Oh, I should have saved. We still have our HP loss. Well, I know what I need to present. It's fine. How many times do I have to repeat myself? If you're like so totally sure, then where's like your proof? You might have at least indirectly. Okay, so. What is that? Algebra doesn't have any. Wait, really? Oh, come on, really? How is that not the proof? What? Oh, is there another... Wait, hold on. Newspaper clipping 1. Okay. Cool. Save. Before I talk to her next time. Yes, but I don't think it'll work. Okay, let's go. Jesus Christ. I wonder if Gumshoe has anything to say about this. Dr. Ray brought this over to my office the other day, and...
Hey, it's that news story. The one about the malpractice suit.
14 patients died and it caused a huge stink.
Yeah, but that's not all, pal. Things only got worse after that.
You mean the car accident the nurse died in?
Oh, here we go. Brought my own clipping with me today. Here, pal. This is for you.
You just told me you didn't have one 10 minutes ago.
You fuck.
Alright, thanks. Why, I went back and got mine. Okay. Oh, there it is. Mimi Miney, nurse at Gray Surgical Clinic, died after falling asleep at the wheel. Okay, so she's a relative of this person. That makes more sense. Now that's concrete.
Can't forget to save.
Yeah, I feel like I don't super need to now, because like that's pretty concrete, but yeah, you know, it doesn't. There we go, music stopped. Take a look at this newspaper clipping. Like, what is it? A story about an accident? Please read the victim's name. Mimi Miney. Miney is a pretty rare last name, wouldn't you say? Miss Mimi saying it. Miss Mimi Miney wouldn't happen to be a relative of yours, would she? So you noticed. She was my older sister. I'm sorry about your loss. Sister, was she a nurse? Perhaps at Dr. Gray Surgical Clinic? Gray Surgical Clinic. I don't think I need to tell you that the clinic was run by the victim, Dr. Turner Gray. Which is how you knew Dr. Gray. You knew him through your sister. Oh, good, I got my health back. Please tell me all you know about Dr. Gray. My sister's name was Mimi Miney. She was like a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic. That's what I thought. I heard that, like, Dr. Gray was really tough on people. Like a total slave driver. My sis was, like, well, coming home totally wiped out, because she was overworked. Wiped out? So is that why she fell asleep at the wheel? That guy, like, drove my sis so hard, so, like, that's why the accident happened. The one where 14 patients died from malpractice? Yeah, like, I think that was the doctor's fault, too. My sis was pushed by, like, everyone's expectations and, like, her duties and stuff. And that pushed her to death. To her death. Oh, I'm sorry. So, like, are we done? I've, like, already told my story to, like, everyone. Do you understand now, Mr. Nick? This is how a psyche lock works. Well, I don't plan to pry into people's hearts unless I absolutely need to. The lock this time was pretty easy, but you might meet people who aren't as willing to give in later on. If you don't have enough proof, be careful and know when to stop trying. Stop lying. Okay. Sanitation. I guess try the channeling chamber, see if there's doesn't look like it. Let's go back to the detention center, maybe? Okay, or this. Mr. Nick. What's wrong? I've never left Crane Village. Really? Wow, that's pretty amazing. You're going to meet with Mystic Maya, aren't you? Please tell her I said hi. Hey, wait. She ran off. Again. Well, I know Enie's secret now, but still don't have any idea how I'm going to save Maya. I don't even know if I should go in there with a smile or a straight face. What am I supposed to do? I'm almost out of time. Really do anything? Can I really save her? Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Must be Maya. It's been a long time, hasn't it, Phoenix? That voice. But Mia? Oh, well, here you go.
Even without me being here, it looks like you've learned to stand on your own.
Mia, she's Maya's older sister and my mentor. She was a top-notch defense lawyer, but a certain case forced her into retirement. Whenever I'm in trouble, she comes to help, just like this. Her spirit comes back from the other world and borrows Maya's body for a bit.
Phoenix, you can't make that kind of face in front of your client.
Huh?
A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets, and especially when it's bad. Like how screwed
Me.
you are right now.
I saw that. She killed him. Mia.
You can't smile at the end if you haven't been smiling the whole way there. In any case, the face you're making now is no face to show a client, Phoenix.
What?
So, tell me all about it. I'm going to guess that my sister's in a lot of trouble again.
I told her everything about what happened in the last 2 days. Oh my god, that's what happened? Oh, fuck. You're screwed. Mia closed her eyes, deep in thought, while she listened.
See,
Oh, jeez.
well, sounds like you're fucked. Yeah, what am I
Definitely.
supposed to... Oh.
Mia, what am I supposed to do?
Pretty clear what a good lawyer does in this situation.
And that is? Tell me, please.
Believe in your convictions. And fight for the complete acquittal of your client.
She never said believe in your client. Believe in your
Yeah,
convictions,
exactly.
but not
Don't
my
believe-
stupid sister.
Yeah, just fight for them.
You think Maya's not guilty? How can you be so sure?
I know she is, and I'll give you a hint as to why.
Is, as in, is guilty. Yes.
Mediums can't have dreams.
They can't?
From what you told me, it sounds like Maya was having a dream while channeling.
Yeah, she said she dreamt that she had died and had been buried in the ground.
That is impossible. You heard it from her, I'm sure. When a medium channels, her own spirit disappears. So that means she wasn't dreaming, and that means she did kill him.
Yep. That's how that works.
Which means that it's impossible for her to dream during that time.
Then what does this mean?
I think it's safe to bet that Maya was set up.
Setup? Oh. So is it possible that she was actually asleep during that? And someone else was pretending to be her?
Hmm.
You know... There was the person sleeping in the side room, which we assumed was Eni. But it's possible that Maya was put to sleep there. And Eni was doing the one setting her up or something. It was like they need to be here. Something.
Maybe.
I don't know. Just a thought.
Yeah.
A setup?
It's up to you to blow the lid on this case tomorrow and show how she was set up.
How am I supposed to prove her innocence when I have nothing to go on?
You're looking for a clue. It's already in your hands.
It is?
Just as it sounds, Phoenix. You already hold the key. The key.
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't know.
Along with a badge.
It sounds like nonsense.
Yeah, along with a lawyer badge.
I don't think I have one of those either. Really?
Come on, show me the key to this case.
The key, huh? Alright, I'll show it to her. The key I hold. I guess I should present it here. Mia.
Wow, this badge brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it?
It's the key to the case, Mia. It's gotta be.
How you failed the test so many times that I had to forge it for you so you can get this badge.
Yeah.
I'd love to stand with you at the defense's bench one more time.
Mia. Okay. Mia, have you seen this key before?
Ah, the key. It's literally the key to understanding everything that's happened in this case.
This key?
Phoenix, listen. Right now, that key is sitting in your hand. However, it shouldn't be. Contradicts the facts.
What does she mean?
I'm certain this key will be the piece of evidence that makes your case tomorrow.
See, the key was... that's the key to the channeling room. It was given to Maya, supposedly.
Yeah, and if Pearl had it, so maybe
Yeah.
the key that Maya had, I don't know, maybe it was I don't know.
Well, that's why I think maybe it wasn't Maya. And it was someone
Maybe.
impersonating her.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know. I don't know how Eni would have done that. We also saw
I think
her.
maybe with the help, I don't know, maybe with the help of the aunt.
Yeah, the aunt must have been involved somehow, because
That's what I'm thinking. I still think she is involved.
she's definitely involved, because we know that Maya also said she woke up in her aunt's arms. So if someone else was playing Maya, that means the aunt, like, like, woke up the real Maya afterwards, so she'd have to have been involved.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay. Okay, so yeah.
You already know everything you need to know. You know what the key to this case is. That is enough.
But how can I win tomorrow without knowing who the real murderer is? Who could have... I didn't know it at the time. But this day was going to end with a turn for the surprising. Mia. What?
What's wrong?
That's right. Only I can see the psyche locks. Which means Mia must know something about the real murderer. For this to be something that she would hide under lock and key from even me. What in the world is going on? That is
Yep,
actually surprising.
Mia just, she was there. She just sat in the corner watching, laughing. She's like, "Good job, Maya. Killed that guy."
Yeah, really. Okay, well, let's start the trial. I'm not gonna get too far in it
Yeah.
now, but we can do a little bit. Just record defendant lobby number 3. What? Prosecutor Von Karma? You mean... No, I heard it's his successor this time. Successor? Manfred Von Karma was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win. He was a man obsessed with the word perfection. He had a perfect record for 40 long years. Who knows what sorts of dirty tricks he used to get each of those guilty verdicts. Now his successor. Wonder what kind of person they will turn out to be. It's no good. I'm guessing this is Morgan.
Mystic Maya.
Oh no, it is Pearl.
Nope.
Oh. I'm surprised because she's never left the village before. I didn't think she'd leave for this, but... Early? You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way. I was really worried about you. Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together? Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have training for 2 days straight with no breaks. Huh? Then you came all by yourself? Yup, I snuck out of the manor and followed a map. Don't tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not. I ran. That's... can't... Oh my. If it takes 2 hours by train... Oh man. Early? What about the train? Huh? What's a train? I give up. It's time, isn't it? I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Mr. Edgeworth? Who is that? He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend. Oh, and boy, are they into each other. Still remember him as though I'd seen him only yesterday. Every trial was a scorchingly fierce battle until the very end. It was always back and forth with them, but when you're rivals for life... Maya, please don't mention that name ever again. Huh? But why, Nick? I'm sorry, Maya. I forgot you don't know. He's gone. He's not coming back. Oh. What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? Court will commence shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom. Let's go. Now's not the time to talk about that anyway. Nick? Chapter 3. This is about the death of Miles Edgeworth. This whole game is just, these are things that happened in the last 6 months. June 21st, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared? What is with this kid? Mr. Wright, are you prepared? Huh? Yes, Your Honor. Why is he mad at me? Oh, man. Oh, God, what do we want to do? I mean, you usually take the prosecutor, so...
Yeah, I guess I can take him. Geez, that is, quite the look. Trying to think. I gave on Karma a very deep voice.
This is a woman, by the way.
Or is it... Okay. But yeah, I gave on Karma a very deep... I give her a deep voice, is the question.
I think so.
As his successor.
I think so. I think it would fit.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm trying to like do a female voice.
A deep female voice. Okay, hold on, let me. Mr. Phoenix Wright. You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? I guess it's not really a female voice. But it's good enough, I guess.
I mean, shit sounds better than Waffles.
Yeah, why not? Hold on. So she's the famed successor to Prosecutor Von Karma? I am Francisca Von Karma, the prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany and came to this country for one sole reason. Revenge.
Whoa, where'd that whip come from?
God, I don't know, man, but I kind of want to see where it goes next. Revenge? Is this about her father and Fred Von Karma? If it's something of a personal nature, I'm sure you can. Oh, what? Did you just whip the judge?
Oh, shit!
I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me. Please speak with your mouth like a normal person, I beg of you. Yow! Make no mistake, I will defeat you. Prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please. Jesus Christ. She might actually be worse than the other Von Karma. Like, that's pretty fucking aggressive in the courtroom. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Very well. What is the defense's position? Your Honor, does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty? I'm actually not sure. Like, she probably did it. So, you know what? Yeah, sure.
We have pictures.
Let's try for not guilty. We'll give it a shot. Yes. Foolish fool who foolishly dreams of foolish dreams. 10 minutes. I give the defense 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I'll have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. Justified self-defense? Plea usually reserved for when a person unintentionally kills in defense of themselves. We could very easily make a solid case that it was self-defense, but... The defense stands by the plea of not guilty, Your Honor. Because to plead justified self-defense is to say you did kill someone. How foolish. If that's how you want to play it, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I shall now call you the first witness. She's just as scary as her father. Like father, like daughter, I suppose. Witness your name and occupation.
Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct.
Get to the point already. Explain to the court the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at the map.
Actually, can I get one more of those?
The journaling chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room.
What were they doing in there?
They were channeling a spirit, sir.
Channeling a spirit? That's quite the look of disbelief there, Your Honor.
Anyway, a few minutes after the channeling started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
Ah, and that's when they found that the victim was already dead, correct? I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over.
Guilty!
This is why I make the decisions around here. So how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that.
Stop wasting my time, then. Okay, first testimony.
The direct cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. The shot was fired from point-blank range. Before the victim was shot, sir, he was stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. The murderer used a pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot.
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir.
The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. Okay, so we got direct cause death was shot. Point blank range, stab first. Wound was very severe, but not cause instantaneous death, and the murder used pistol to finish the victim off at stabbings. Nothing sounds out of place so far. I should try to learn more about the murder weapons for now. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it?
It was the victim's.
It was the doctor's gun.
Yep.
The victim? Now, why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on that pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start. Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims, the defendant, Maya Faze, were also on the grip, sir.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon. Ugh. Walked right into her hands there. Point blank, huh? So about how far away is that?
It's anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away.
And how do you know he was shot at point blank? Tisk tisk, Mr. Phoenix writes. I grow tired of the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me, do you need a thesaurus or something? Gunpowder burn. Gunpowder burn. When something is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole.
Gunpowder exploding is what makes a bullet fire, and that gets real hot, pal. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead.
Wow, never knew that. Live and learn, I guess. Stabbed. And what was he stabbed with?
A fruit knife.
I see. And whose knife was it?
Looks like it belongs to the face, sir.
Ooh.
And of course, Maya Faye's fingerprints all over it.
Oh, all over it, huh? Ugh, this does not look good. What will you do now? Mr. Phoenix writes. How severe was the wound?
If it had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand.
This testimony makes it sound like Maya had stabbed him with the intent to kill. Okay, last one. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then shot?
Yep, sure as can be. One look at the wounds and you'd come to the same conclusion too, pal.
A fool is a fool who will only listen to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead at point blank is certainly enough to kill instantly. Does it matter then which was first? Think a little more before you open that big mouth of yours, Mr. Phoenix writes. What a pain. That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought the two murder weapons with me today.
Now they have my fingerprints on them. Very well, the court accepts them into evidence.
Well, I also let Pearl play with it too, so you'll also see her fingerprints on it too.
The date and time of death was June 19th, 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard 2 gunshots at this time. And 2 murder weapons, both with the defendant's fingerprints on them, huh? This does seem like an open and shut case. Naturally. This is going from bad to worse. As if the summary just now wasn't oversimplifying things to the extreme. Your Honor, feel free to slam that little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there? That is quite true, Mr. Wright. Yes? Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose. See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes. What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justified self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance. This is a huge decision. Better think this through all the way. No way. If we plead justified self-defense, we'd basically be confessing to murder. After the trial, Maya's life would be ruined, and she'd be labeled as a murderer. Can't let that happen. Your Honor, have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright? The defense will not change its plea. We will accept nothing short of complete acquittal. You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective.
Yes, sir.
Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike.
Yes, sir.
And now see here, proceedings are run by... Ugh. Oh yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony. I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Okay.
Sorry, pal, but there's another, even more incriminating piece of evidence. Is it the pictures, I'm assuming? No?
Oh.
This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. As you can see, it's covered in blood. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
So this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of a back spray of blood on this.
This piece directly links Maya Fey to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. All right, Mr. Wright. Maya's fingerprints on both Maya's fingerprints on both murder weapons and blood splatters on her clothes. Did this situation get any worse? Huh. What's wrong? You seem to be at a loss. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Please stop calling me by my full name. It's disturbing. So we got this, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it's 4. That Von Karma, she thinks she can decide the verdict with this testimony alone? Well, I'll find a critical contradiction somehow, and then I'll have it. Oh. Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony? Your testimony earlier.
You're kinda scary today, pal. You know, pal?
Come now, Mr. Wright. There's no need for that kind of attitude in my court. All right, just please stop glaring at me like that. Such a fucking pushover.
Oh my god.
Maya's costume?
Yeah, she's wearing this when we arrested her.
Maya, she's wearing her channeling costume today, too. You're not allowed to wear anything else? There's blood on the costume.
Lab results show that it is the victim's blood.
So there is blood from the victim on the defendant's clothes. Definitely not good. So were there any other clues you could glean from this piece of evidence?
Well...
If you must change the topic, then the good detective here must testify again. But too bad, not enough time. Let's move on. Yes, Miss Von Karma is perfectly correct. Ugh, now even the judge is on her side. But if I bite off more than I can chew here, what should I do? Save this real quick. Obviously, we go further. Why is Miss Von Karma suddenly putting up a resistance? Must be a reason as to why she suddenly threw out an objection like that. There must be something about this costume. You just have to look harder. Mr. Wright, Miss Von Karma's logic is perfect. There's no way for you to poke a hole in it. Ugh, looks like my time is up. So about the costume. Your Honor? Actually, there is something very wrong with this piece of evidence. What?
What are you talking about, pal?
Where is this problem you're talking about? Come this far, there's no turning back now. problem I have with this piece of evidence is here.
I guess the bullet hole?
Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. I asked the court to please take a look at the sleeve of this costume. The sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
A hole? That wasn't in the report.
Hold on. Wasn't this around the hole? What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me.
Oh, that smells of gunpowder. Looks like I found the hole I was looking for. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion you can make is that it must be a bullet hole. Order, order, order. This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
Sorry about that. I guess we messed up, sir. Another demotion for me.
Is she actually smiling? What else is she hiding? Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. The strength of the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony that just now was a fluke, nothing more. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight. Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma has said is true. The evidence still stands. You do not find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then? No way. Detective Gumshoe, please continue with your testimony.
Yes, sir.
Attack, kill the person who that was not funny.
I guess that makes sense why there's the hole in the screen.
Yeah, he probably shot first.
Yeah, then she took the gun and she shot him.
Yep. He wasn't fighting back. How do you know if he was or wasn't?
We could find no evidence that the victim put up any sort of struggle, pal.
So did the murderer have a fight with the victim or not? Depending on this, the circumstances around this murder changed drastically. Ugh, we're in real trouble now. We had something to prove that the victim did fight back. Okay, and then we go back. Okay, so then I go back to that line. And then present. I'm thinking the hole in the folding screen. That's probably what I do here. My guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's save real quick, just in case. I guess not. Your Honor, that statement contradicts the evidence. This evidence. It does. I don't see anything contradictory. Objection denied. Okay, well, we tried. It didn't go so well. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. Okay, maybe... It might just be the clothes then, because it's the hole in the clothes. Might be getting ahead of ourselves with the screen.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I just kind of figured because we just went over the clothes that there wouldn't be like it wouldn't be that,
skip
but
over it.
I was overthinking it. Detective Dick Gumshoe.
Yes. Having called me by my full name is kind of weird feeling.
You said that my client killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back.
Yeah, I did.
Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole you police overlooked supposed to mean?
What does it mean?
I'll tell you what it means. It means that the victim had fired off a shot. Is this what it means to not fight back?
You're right.
Seems you were correct. If the victim had tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything. Alright, the wind seems to be shifting. Huh. What is with that "are you finished yet" laugh? Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Miss Von Karma? It seems that my Fae was shot at by the victim. However, that is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. That is correct. But I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. Why, that's right. Which means the defense is yet to prove anything at all. No. Well, yes, that's true. Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense. Huh? How so? Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired at it in, of course.
You mean by myself? You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? Ah, yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Oh my god.
Whipped, literally.
Okay, so we got this. Okay. You know what? Oh, wait, I can't. Okay, never mind. We have to go through this part. Or can I save here?
During the channeling.
Okay, I can't save here. So I was gonna say, like, this would probably be a good time to, call it here.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
So, we will continue on with this next testimony next time.
Yeah.